You've probably seen this symbol everywhere, right? In temples, in art, maybe even in your yoga studio. But what if I told you that everything you think you know about it is just barely scratching the surface? Today, we're going deep. We are decoding the Shivalingam.
So just take a good look at it for a second. What does this shape really represent? I mean, it seems simple enough, but the real answer is this incredible journey that connects ancient geometry, modern physics, and, the very essence of creation itself.
Because here's the thing, even though it's one of the most ancient and sacred symbols in the world, its true meaning has been almost totally lost. It's buried under centuries of oversimplification, and let's be honest, a whole lot of misunderstanding.
Okay, so let's just get the elephant in the room out of the way. The most common interpretation, the one you've definitely heard, is that the lingam is a phallic symbol. And look, that reading isn't totally out of left field, but focusing only on that, it's like looking at a single pixel on a screen and thinking you've seen the entire movie. Today, we're zooming way, way out to see the whole cosmic picture.
So where do we even begin to unravel this thing? Well, we're going to start with the most fundamental part of it, its shape. Because what you're looking at isn't just a sculpture. It's a piece of pure, universal mathematics. And its simple curves hold a massive secret about the nature of reality.
So, at its very core, the Shivalingam is what's called an ellipsoid. The easiest way to think about it is to just imagine taking an oval, like a racetrack, and spinning it until it becomes a 3D shape, kind of like an egg or a planet. And it's defined by three super simple measurements: its height, its width, and its depth. And believe it or not, those three numbers are the key to unlocking everything.
Okay, now this is where it gets really, really cool. Just watch what happens when we start playing with those three measurements. If we make them all exactly the same, bam, it becomes a perfect sphere. Now what if we shrink two of them down to 0? It just collapses into a straight line. And if we shrink all three down to 0, it reduces to a single infinitely dense point, a singularity. The very beginning of everything. So stop and think about what that actually means. The ellipsoid isn't just one shape. In a way, it's the mother of all shapes. It literally holds the blueprint for every other form you can imagine, from the fullness of a sphere to the complete formlessness of a single point. It is the ultimate symbol of pure potential.
But hey, we are just getting warmed up. So far, we've only been talking about static geometry. Now, we're going to bring this symbol to life. We're about to jump from the quiet world of shapes into the vibrating, buzzing realm of physics. We're going from form to frequency, from a simple object to pure energy.
All right, I want you to look at this shape in a completely new way. I mean, really try to shift your perspective. Don't see it as a solid object anymore. Instead, try to see it as a wave, a perfect, standing sine wave, just frozen in a single moment of time, a snapshot of pure, harmonic vibration. All of a sudden, it's not a thing anymore, is it? It's a pattern of pure energy. And this idea of seeing things as waves leads us to one of the most powerful and, frankly, mind-bending concepts in all of math and physics, the Fourier transform. Now, it sounds super complicated, but the idea behind it is actually pretty simple, and it's profound. It proves that any shape, any pattern, no matter how complex, your face, a mountain range, an entire galaxy, can be perfectly broken down and recreated just by adding together a bunch of simple sine waves. It's like finding out the entire universe is made from one single universal ingredient.
Okay, so let's connect the dots here. If every single shape in the entire universe is just a big combination of sine waves, and the Shivalingam is the perfect physical picture of a single, pure sine wave, then what does that make it? It makes it the master key, the universal blueprint. It's like the source code for all of reality's forms.
So we've seen the geometry, and we've dived into the physics. The math is just beautiful, and the science is absolutely mind-bending. But the ancient sages who created this symbol, they weren't just mathematicians or physicists. They were mystics. And now, we're going to explore the deep spiritual truth that ties this all together.
Because you see, the symbol isn't just one thing. It's two, and they're in perfect harmony. The lingam itself, that represents Shiva, the formless, the unmanifest, pure consciousness just waiting to be expressed. And the base that it rests in, the yoni, well, that represents Shakti, the dynamic, creative, vibrant energy of the universe. She is the cosmic womb, the very fabric of space and time, that is just ready and waiting to give that potential a form.
And their union, that isn't just symbolic. It is the act of creation.
It represents that sacred, explosive moment when the formless spirit plunges headfirst into the world of form. It's when pure potential finally becomes actual reality. It's the spark that ignites the entire universe into life.
This merging is the ultimate cosmic dance. It's that precise point where pure, conscious energy infuses itself into the material world, generating all of the dynamic, living forms that we see all around us. And this isn't just a nice metaphor, it's a depiction of the very engine of existence itself.
And so now we can finally see the full picture. The Shivalingam isn't just a religious icon. It is a stunningly elegant map of reality. It seamlessly weaves together the universal laws of geometry, the fundamental principles of physics, and the deepest truths of philosophy, all within a single perfect form.
It's been called the perfect icon of manifestation, that sacred point where the potential becomes real and where the infinite finally takes shape. So, the next time you see this ancient symbol, I really hope you see it differently, not just as an object of worship, but as a profound roadmap of reality itself, a journey from a single point of pure potential to the infinite complexity of the entire cosmos. And it leaves us with this really tantalizing question: what other secrets are hiding out there in plain sight, just waiting for us to decode them?